few major cutbacks due to Gotham's levy failing. Due to these cutbacks, we must emphasize more district spirit in certain school events than others. That is why we highly recommend that any and every student should try out for our production of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. The play is being sponsored by our drama teacher, Mr. Burton, and we hope to see a wonderful turnout. And by the way, if you don't try out, we will find something else for you to do. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Attention, all those who tried out for this year's production of Alice. It should have been all of you. Looking at you, Gary. The cast list is now posted.
What?!
Is there a problem, Selina?
There is a problem. You made me the understudy of the Cheshire Cat, which I wouldn't have a problem with at all, if it wasn't for one little fact that you gave the part to Jack Napier.
Believe me, Selina. It surprised me too that Jack did as well as he did. But you should have seen him. That smile he gave. He knocked it out of the park.
But it's Jack Napier. You know the expression break a leg? He'll probably make that a reality for half the cast, along with a few arms and noses.
Calm down, Selina. We all can't get glamorous parts.
Alright. Who'd you get, Daddy's girl?
The Red Queen.
Ugh!
How dare you do this to me? Why would you do this to me in the first place?
Karlo, what's got you so riled up?
Have you not seen the cast list?
Oh, I have. I just still can't believe it. Who'd you get cast as?
The cook!
What's so bad about that?
I have one line, 2 words, 3 syllables. More pep.
Well, there's no accounting for taste. I thought Burton was casting this thing.
Apparently nobody liked his vision, so the student body handed the casting and directing over to Jervis, who casted himself as the Hatter, mind you. How egotistical can a man get?
Well, who'd you expect to get cast as? Alice?
If needed be. After all, Oswald got cast as the Duchess.
Why am I playing a lady?
Regardless, I got gypped out of a part too. I lost my dream role to Jack Napier.
Seems like neither of us got what we wanted.
It appears so. But you know, there could be a way for us to get the final bow out of this production.
What do you mean?
Come close. I'll give you an aside.
Finally, you raise your curtains for me. Ow! Not what I meant!
The White Queen? Wow, good on you, Barbra.
Thanks, Bruce. Given my personality, I thought I would be more like Alice myself. But hey, this is pretty cool too.
And I certainly wouldn't have called Harley getting the role. So Bruce, how's your character sketch coming along?
It's okay. I don't understand why Jervis made us do this. I mean, I'm the Knave of Hearts. Apparently, I stole some tarts.
At least you have an interesting character. I'm the March Hare. I have to play alongside Jervis. Imagine how hard it'll be for me to outham him.
So, how are you 3 young thespians coming together?
Not bad. I mean, acting's not really our thing, Alfred.
Well, if you need any pointers, I used to be a stage actor back in my day. Let's see, I played Dr. John Watson in my school's production of Hound of the Baskervilles. I was Horatio in their production of Hamlet, and Lady Macbeth in the production of, well, Macbeth. Oh, please don't look at me like that, Master Bruce. It was an all-boys school, and we were simply trying to keep the tradition of having female roles played by men. However, to this day I do find it strange how many people considered Lady Macbeth to be my finest performance.
I'm sure Oswald could use some help on that front.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Speaking of which, who did Jervis pick to play the White Rabbit?
I'm late! I'm terribly late!
Where'd you go, little rabbit?
Stupid girl. Wait, Jervis, cut.
What is it, Pam? You were doing so well.
I thought the caterpillar smoked a hookah. Where's my hookah?
Well, there's 2 things wrong with that, Pam. For one thing, you're not going to find that kind of prop in a high school. And second, it's kind of against school policy.
Well, well, looks like somebody is taking their obsession with plants a little too far.
Oh, I hope a sandbag falls on you.
Oh, that's okay. I have 8 more lives.
Stop! Stop! Can we get through one rehearsal without an interruption? No? Good. Now, Harley.
Jervis!
What?
I want to speak with you, as one theater admirer to another.
Oh, my lord. What is it, Basil?
I frankly don't agree with your direction.
How so?
From that lackluster production, anyone could see that the casting of the show is extremely pitiful. What is Harley doing as Alice?
Hey, I know exactly what I'm doing. It's like Mark Twain said, against yourself and laughter, nothing can stand. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
As I was saying, Pamela Isley as the Caterpillar, Antonio Diego, Waylon Jones as the Griffin and Mock Turtle, a Dumfrey and Diva Tweed as Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That casting! Well, okay, the last two were fine, but seriously, who do you think you are?
I'm the show's director. If you have anything against me, I am more than willing to take those 2 pitiful lines away from you.
Basil, if you're done giving your impression of Joan Crawford, perhaps we can steal back our director and get on with this rehearsal.
But...
Basil, stop.
What is it, Jack?
No more wire hangers!
All right. Punch my ticket. I'm in.
Good. This ought to be fun.
Why is a raven like a writing desk?
I don't know. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Neither have I.
I think you might do something better with the time if... What's my line?
Cut! Harley, sweetie, you never break character on stage. Plus, it's then answers, dear.
Well, I'm sorry, but trying to memorize Lewis Carroll's backwards dialogue is like trying to teach a dog a card trick.
Now, here's a cute little tidbit. Did you know that there is an answer to the so-called unsolvable riddle, why is a raven like a writing desk? I figured it out all by myself. You see, the answer is simply because Edgar Allan Poe wrote on both. Of course, I shouldn't expect any of you to figure that out. You're all too busy on social networking sites to bother picking up a book.
Very interesting, Eddie. Now get off the stage!
I'm going.
Jervis, how am I doing so far?
Well, you're melodramatic, annoying, and a tad bit stubborn.
So, exactly like you. Then I'm doing exactly what I should be doing.
Sarcasm. The lowest form of wit.
I thought it was knock-knock jokes.
Did I actually just get outsmarted by Waylon Jones?
Yes, you did.
Fine. Can we get back to the...
What's my motivation?
You're a woman, Oswald! Back to the scene.
Hey, Jervis, what should I be doing?
Well, you're not on stage, so go outside and memorize your lines.
Fine. Memorize your lines, he says. Jeez, what a maniacal artiste.
And it goes down on opening night.
That's right. As long as you stick to the plan, Jervis is going to regret everything he's done to us.
All right. Say, Selina, for an annoying showmanship of toting oneself around for guys, you aren't half bad.
If that was your idea of a compliment, Karlo, it wasn't that soothing.
It wasn't meant to be. But you know what will be?
No, what?
Opening night. Savor the flavor, kitty. It's time to overthrow the Empire.
Alright, everybody. It's final dress, so that means only one thing.
It's time to prove ourselves.
There's a team player.
I'm only doing this because it was mandatory.
There's the team player who was forced against his will.
Alright, everybody. Places. Curtain rises in 10.
Hey, Jervis, can we talk for a second?
No time, Bruce.
But Jervis, this is kind of important.
You know what is important? This play. Now, if you're not in your costume, the full black spandex, in 5 minutes, your understudy will play the role.
Victor?
Yes. Good old Victor will be the knave who stole the tongues. Even though the man himself doesn't have a heart.
I heard that, Jervis.
Alright, fine. Just make sure everyone is careful out there.
I'll make a call that no one says the King of Scotland's name. Now run along, Bruce.
Who's that?
Did that?
Shh, Quinzell!
Jervis,
Basil.
I shall wish us broken legs. Especially you. That tea scene is just hilarious.
Gee, thanks, Basil.
Especially because of your acting. I said the last line, huh?
What did you say to him?
I threatened him like any true character actor.
You laughed in his face, didn't you?
No. Yes. Maybe. So?
You're impossible, Basil. Let's just hope you're better at springing the fire sprinklers than wordplay.
How did you think about this plan anyway?
Oh, it was a little something I picked up from Jack. He tried to trip the sprinklers at homecoming.
Ah, yes. Jack's plans. Jack.
Is something wrong, Basil?
Yes. Something is very wrong. Rotten, you may say. And it lies within the auditorium of Gotham High.
Alright, everybody. It's opening night. Feels like our last rehearsal just flew by, didn't it? But now the time has come to make our theater forefathers proud. To make Lewis Carroll proud. Oswald, make the cross-dressers who came before you proud.
Hey!
Act your hearts out, speak with perfect diction, emulate your character, and most importantly, don't screw up. If you screw up, I'll kill you. And I mean that. I'm as mad as a hatter. Remember that.
Isn't this supposed to be an inspirational speech?
The curtain rises in 10. Now say your prayers, speak your tongue twisters, and don't forget your lines.
You don't have to single me out.
I wasn't.
Oh.
Break legs, everyone.
Harley, what's wrong? Did something happen with Jack again?
No, Red. It's just... I don't think I can do this. I keep on screwing up my lines, and almost all of Gotham is out there ready to watch me. I'm scared, Red.
Look, Karlo. Jervis picked you to play Alice because he saw something in you. Your job is to go out there and show everyone what he saw. You're a great Alice.
You really mean that, Red?
Of course I do.
Thanks. You're not as bad as the caterpillar yourself.
Thanks. I just wish I didn't have to play a flute as a substitute for smoking hookah.
On the bright side, it's a pretty flute.
Oh, Harley, you always know what to say.
Where's the prop guy?
Why do you need him?
We're going on in 1 minute for our scene, and I can't find the teacups.
You lost the teacups?
I didn't lose them. I always check the props before going on stage. They just vanished.
Odd.
Oh, look! A tea party! I should go check it out.
Jervis, that's our cue.
But the teacups!
We gotta go!
Why? What an odd tea party.
Yes, extremely odd. Considering the fact we're using invisible teacups.
Selina, she must have stolen the teacups.
Invisible, you say? Wow, you must be a Mad Hatter.
No improvising. Yes, I am as mad as a hatter.
An invisible tea party. Curious, sir, curious, sir. Wait, what's that?
Someone's climbing the sprinkler railing.
I never read this version of the play before, but I like it.
Basil! Barbra, get over here. You have enough time to find Selina and stop her from stealing any more props before you go back out on stage. I'll handle Basil.
No one is climbing, you silly cahoots. We're just drinking invisible tea. Say, why is the writing desk like a raven?
I'm coming after you, Basil.
Selina! Get out of there! We know you have the teacup!
Stop hitting the windshield, bookworm. You have no idea how hard it was to nick this hot rod.
Give me the teacups or else!
Or else what?
I'll be the judge of that.
Huh?
Oh, hi, Daddy.
How does he keep doing that?
Kinda hard to miss your daughter rushing out of the school in a lavish gown during her school play. I'm pretty much prepared for this kind of thing at this point.
Basil!
Why, hello, Bruce! You're just in time to watch me perform a magic trick. Watch me transform Alice of Wonderland into Singing in the Rain.
You don't have to do this, Basil. Just because you got a part you didn't like doesn't mean you should ruin the whole play for everyone.
It's too late for that, Bruce. Jervis Tetch is an annoying, egotistical Nimrod who needs to be taught a lesson.
But Basil, look around you. Everyone is having fun with what they were given. There will be other plays. You'll have other roles. Jeez, I can't believe I'm even having this conversation with you on the scaffolding, Basil. Just learn to have fun with what you're given. My butler was a woman for a show, and he had fun with it. It was his best role. Not to mention, you're doing this all for Selina? She's a man-eater. The best performance she ever gave was convincing a guy that she actually liked him. And you know what? That guy was you. Don't turn the sprinklers on Jervis. He may be annoying, but he's an actor, just like you. He just wants his time to shine.
But when will I get time to shine?
A true actor knows when to stand down and wait for his time in the spotlight. Sometimes we're all a little more effective in the shadows rather than the light. We all can't get starring roles. We may just get bit parts. But remember, as the cliche goes, there's no such thing as small parts. There are only small actors.
You know what? You're right. Neither Jervis nor Selina are worth the effort of doing something like this. I mean, geez, come to think of it, I'm taking an idea from Jack Napier. The thought of this is enough to make my skin crawl. What could I have been thinking?
You're full of yourself, but that's okay. Now, come on down. You're on in 5.
If it wasn't for my amazing improv skills, you... and Miss Quinzell's as well, you could have really ruined my play.
That was the point, genius.
You're both lucky that it went off without a glitch. Because we're professionals. 1,000 impossible things went off tonight, but you know what? We were ready for them.
You know what, Jervis? You're right.
Yes, I am. And don't you forget it.
Come along, you two. It's time to talk about your punishment.
Wait. Let me have one last aside with the knave himself.
Yes, Basil?
There's something you should know, Bruce. Do you remember back during the flood we had when I looked at Jack Napier's plans?
Yes?
I saw something. I'm afraid I couldn't read it thoroughly, but I know it said something about Harvey. I would tell Gordon, but I doubt he'd believe me after what I've done. So I'm telling you now.
Why release this information?
The role of a lifetime, to put Jack Napier in his own place. Keep a watch out, Bruce. I would if I were you.
Thanks, Basil.
What was that about?
I don't know. Either Basil just told me something truly scary, or he put on some of the best acting I've ever seen from him. Either way, we need to keep an eye on Harvey.
Even with the dream of Wonderland of long ago, and how he would feel with all his simple sorrows, and find a pleasure in all his simple joys, remembering his own child life and the happy summer days.